Welcome to Football Reporters Week 17. It's final week of the season, Paul. How do you feel?
Well, sad.
Sad.
Bewildered, betrayed, bored, because none of these games, besides the Sunday night game, really matter. You know?
No, just particularly in the AFC. Well,
Yeah.
some games matter in the AFC.
Most don't. This is the last week of the season for me is always sort of like,
Wait, Sunday Night Football?
do I have to watch it? Like, especially because I'm a Patriots fan. Do I have to watch it? Does it matter? No. Like, with the playing Miami, they've already got the first seed locked up, basically, because
No.
Derek Carr is hurt.
Yeah.
What do you think? Matt LeGloin's gonna march in there and beat that team? Please, I wouldn't trust Matt LeGloin to park my car without getting a scratch on it. Let alone beat Denver in Denver. Please, even if they had, I don't know, John Elway's corpse at quarterback, with that defense, Matt LeGloin's not beating them. I don't. No, we have the number 1 seed locked up.
I still say you gotta go balls to the wall, but it's up.
Okay, please.
But if it's out of reach, then I say we're pretty much it. So let's go through Week 16. Starting with the last Thursday Night Football game. Thank God. Philadelphia defeats the New York Giants 24-19. The Giants had a lot of chances to take this game.
And it was not their finest game. It's kind of shows that maybe they're not as playoff ready as everyone said they were. Because Philadelphia's not a good team.
No.
Philadelphia is not nearly as good as them. And I don't know, it showed what they have for problems. It showed that their defense can be really good when they need it to be. It got certain stops when it needed to be, but it wasn't perfect. But it wasn't perfect, but it was good enough to win.
But Eli Manning didn't have.
And then it just showed it's like, oh look, Eli Manning sucks.
Yeah.
Bad.
3 interceptions.
If he's not throwing to Odell Beckham Jr., it's almost certainly not a positive play for the Giants.
No.
They have 0 running game, and they really can't protect anybody.
No.
I mean, Philadelphia's got a good line, but it's not great. They shouldn't. What it is defense and Odell Beckham Jr., and that's it.
Yeah, and so with that loss, the Giants took the Cowboys basically clinched everything.
Yeah.
Clinched division, clinched first round bye, clinched home field advantage. So
they still play Dak Prescott against a team going for the playoffs, but yeah.
The road through the Super Bowl goes through Dallas,
which I think everybody kind of expected.
Yeah, I was hoping.
You were hoping what? No.
I was hoping the Giants would, pull for victory.
No.
God damn it.
Football's good when the Cowboys are good.
Yep. So the Philadelphia Eagles did what they usually do, and it's play spoiler to the Giants.
Yeah.
Congratulations. The Giants are locked at the 5 seed.
Just wait till next year. Philadelphia will be a legitimate threat for a wild card.
They will be, I think. If they need to draft a receiver.
Yeah, they need help, but I think they can do it.
All right, let's get to these two Slaughterfest. The New England Patriots defeated the Jets 41-3. The game was not even close.
Just for a disclaimer, if by now you didn't think the Jets were if you didn't think the Jets were a legitimate NFL football team, this is your wake up call. Ryan Fitzpatrick had what? Let's see, 136 yards passing the entire night.
Yep, 3 interceptions total. One of them from Bryce Petty, who didn't complete a pass, by the way.
Terrific.
And got knocked out of the game after fumbling the snap.
Great.
With a fractured hand. And then they put Ryan Fitzpatrick in, who threw 2 interceptions.
Great.
The best player was Bilal Powell, I thought.
Nice, yeah.
Who had 15 rushes for 60 yards.
Beautiful numbers right there.
All right, let's see here.
Next, Barry Sanders.
As for the Patriots, Tom Brady, 214 yards. 3 touchdowns.
You know what they did? They took the Jets and they cleaned the floor.
Yep.
And then they cleaned the floor again. They wiped the floor with them like every possible way.
Matt Legal, Martellus Bennett, and
even Eric Rowe had an interception. Eric Rowe sucks.
Yeah.
He's not good.
First career interception, I think.
Yeah, only interception in his career. Unless he plays Fitzpatrick again, then you never know.
Then LeGarrette Blount had
Yeah, they were so bad. LeGarrette Blount actually looked like a good running back. 17
total touchdowns this year. Patriots record.
Yeah, here we go.
Woo! All right, so
second year's 1,000-yard rusher.
Yep. So Patriots win again and look like they're on their way to get the number 1 seed. We'll get that later. The Redskins defeated the Bears 41-21.
Wow.
They stood no chance.
I was going to say they should have. The Bears suck.
They gave up 4 rushing touchdowns.
It's Bears football right there.
Deshaun Jackson had 114 yards, but no touchdowns.
That's hilarious. Deshaun Jackson sucked all this year. Goes against the Bears. Does an immaculate game.
Matt Barkley had 5 interceptions.
Barkley had 5 interceptions.
5 picks. Jordan Howard had 119 yards rushing, and I like Jordan Howard. I think he's going to be a really good running back. I think they should really build the offense around him and Alshon Jeffrey if they keep him.
They won't keep Jeffrey.
They won't keep him
He costs too much money and they're rebuilding.
Yeah,
it would make sense to keep Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah, so that's what I built the offense around. They need a quarterback desperately.
Horribly, they need it horribly, and I think Jeffrey's a free agent, right?
Jeffrey's a free agent at the end of this year. Yes.
I'm going to say that maybe they could re-sign him and then trade him, but I don't think that. I was going to say I wouldn't want Alshon Jeffrey if I was running a team. Yeah, I think he's a head case, and he's not that good.
I think he's good. I think that he has Jay Cutler thrown to him. How good can you really be? And Matt Barkley and Brian Hoyer.
Jay Cutler has talent, just no head.
So the Redskins win and they keep pace in the NFC wild card, which I don't think they'll. I honestly don't think
it's starting to look like they're not going to get in, but. Have faith.
They have a chance. I'll go through the playoff scenarios later, but we'll get there. The Miami Dolphins 9-1 the last 10 games. Granted, the teams that they face have not really, I would not say, a good caliber opponent.
But then again, is there any? I think there's only 10 teams in the NFL who are like legitimately good. Miami's not one of them, but
no,
it helps in their favor.
So they won 34-31. They clinched a playoff berth.
If anybody here has any illusions about Miami being a good team, remember this is the same team that last year won 5 games.
They won 5-11. Yes,
5-11. It's all Adam Gase.
They won 1. They also started out 1-4.
Did you see the way Matt Moore was throwing? He looked like Dan Marino out there. It's all Adam Gase.
Yeah,
all Adam Gase.
Tyrod Taylor had 329 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jay Ajayi 206 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, Jay Ajayi is good. He's good.
Yeah, I like to do like Jay Ajayi. I wanted to draft him.
Yeah, he's a good running back.
I wanted the Patriots to draft him, but they didn't.
They have almost nothing else on offense, but he's good.
They do. They have
I said almost.
Yeah, Javaris Landry is their best receiver, and I think he's a really good receiver.
Yeah,
nice, good slot receiver. But they went 34-31 in overtime, and with that loss, we have to mourn the loss of 2 brothers who died tragically of a heart attack. That would be the Ryan brothers, who are no longer coaches.
Sexy Rex, who no more coach in the NFL. Dark days are ahead of us. Until the next team decides they want to bring him up as a coach.
Keep that. I would say, you know what? This would be a Rams thing to do.
Jaguars thing to do.
Keep Doug Marrone.
You know what the Jaguars need? They need an infusion of
pass rush.
They need. The Jaguars need a little. Guess who they're gonna sign? Rex Ryan. Yep. That's who they'll get. You watch. They'll make that mistake.
He'll be the defensive coordinator.
Yeah. Jacksonville Jaguars should change their name to the Jacksonville Mistakes.
Yeah. Even though they won this week. But anyway.
They're mistakes.
The Atlanta Falcons have clinched the NFC South.
NFC Soft. Yes, they clinched the NFC Soft.
The 33-16 win over the... who did they face again?
The Carolina Panthers. Soft is also a really good word to describe them, too. Very soft.
Mentally weak.
Mentally weak. You're just not good.
Matt Ryan continues his MVP
caliber type year, yes.
So 27-33.
He plays 6 games in a division that has nothing that resembles a defense. And no wonder his numbers are so good. I
would make that same argument for Tom Brady.
It's
actually fair enough. I just think it's like kind of marching tomato cans.
I'm just saying we got there's a team that is going in the playoffs. Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, but
Jets have a good. I'm just saying they're a playoff team.
Yeah. They have a they're awful. You know what they're awful against? The run. They're awful against the run, and their pass defense is not really that good.
I'm just saying they're a playoff team.
Yeah, I know.
They're a playoff team.
I know they're a playoff team.
Nothing in the NFC Soft is close to a playoff team besides
Tampa. Yeah, Tampa.
Tampa's not that. Please, I don't like Tampa.
I like Jameis Winston. I like Mike Evans.
I like Jameis Winston and Mike Evans too. That doesn't mean I have to like Tampa.
No, I'm saying like in terms
Tampa has 0 defense.
Yeah, no. Except for they only have 1 person on defense.
I was gonna say at least Miami.
It's Gerald McCoy.
At least Miami has Cameron Wake and Ndamukong Suh. Yeah. That's their defense.
So so the Atlanta Falcons win. I think that probably he'll win. I think Matt Ryan might win the MVP.
No.
He'll get first place votes.
He'll get first place votes, but
because of what happened. We'll get to that in a second. But
when we get to the MVP, I have a theory on this.
Yeah, good. The Tennessee Titans lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars. First, Doug Marrone 1-0.
Doug Marrone is 1-0 as head coach there. Yeah.
Yep. 38-17. Big news coming out here is that Marcus Mariota broke his fibula.
Yeah, I like Mariota. I think Mariota. I think Mariota's going to be the better quarterback out of the Winston Mariota. I think so.
So far, like this year especially, I thought he definitely took a step forward.
He's a field general. I think Jameis Winston has more talent, but he doesn't know how to call a game. I feel like Mariota knows how to call a game.
He also has a good offensive line and a good running back.
Yeah, but he's a field general. I don't think that Mariota's that. I think Mariota's like a hero. He plays hero ball.
Yep, and so Mariota's out, and that's sad. And it knocked out the Titans out of the playoffs and kind of clinched a division title for the Houston Texans, who they suck. Okay. If there's any team that like out of the 12 possible playoff teams,
please tell me they're going to play Miami in the playoffs.
They might.
Yeah, I want to watch that game.
They might.
I want to see them. Last year they got shut out by Andy Reid and the Chiefs, which is here's the thing: getting shut out by Andy Reid and the Chiefs is embarrassing at home, but it's not that embarrassing. Losing to Matt Moore and Adam Gase and Jarvis Landry, oh come on.
Yep.
Oh come on, they'd kill somebody. Houston would have a riot.
I will tell you this: they're either gonna. I think.
Remember the Houston.
Actually, no, right. They're gonna face. They're facing Kansas City in the first round.
Oh crap! I wanted to see.
They might be facing Kansas City.
I wanted to see them lose to Miami. Do you remember that clip of the Houston Oilers thing at NFL Network where the guy just looks into the camera and just flips everybody off?
Yeah.
If they lost to Miami, the entire crowd would just do that. They'd be like,
in Miami would be facing Pittsburgh in the first round.
Oh, that's upsetting because they're gonna get destroyed by them. I wanted to see those two teams play.
Would it be hilarious if Miami pulls off the upset?
That would be pretty funny too. That would be pretty fun. I would laugh hysterically. Mike Tomlin.
They did. Hey. Miami's big win streak started against Pittsburgh.
True. If they lose to Miami in the playoffs, Pittsburgh and Mike Tomlin will come up with a big book of excuses.
Yep.
Yeah. Headphones weren't working. I wasn't able to trip another opposing player on the sidelines.
Yep.
I couldn't see because my eyes looked like I just did 4 or 5 blunts and just something like that.
Can Cleveland?
Le'Veon Bell slipped me something.
Can Cleveland?
Ben Roethlisberger wasn't able to rape one of the cheerleaders.
Can Cleveland please do something right? They won a game.
Oh.
It makes me sad that they won a game.
I would have been very happy if they had won a game when they beat Buffalo after Buffalo guaranteed the win. But they beat the Chargers, who look more and more less like a football team every week.
Ready? No, ready? They missed 2 game-winning field goals. 2! Game time, sorry. It would be game time field goals.
Just seriously.
One of them was blocked, the other one was
They won the game in the most Cleveland way. One team just
fucked up more.
They out-screwed them up.
They out-Cleveland.
Yeah.
So the Browns got their first win. Good for them.
Hugh Jackson's first and probably only one of his career.
Well,
because no one in Cleveland, they'll probably fire him and they'll bring in some other schlub and he'll go 2-14. They'll be like, improvement. See, this was the right choice.
Yep. All right. So next up, the Minnesota Vikings went AWOL, and they lost 38-25. And now
You know what the most impressive part of that is? They scored 25 points.
Sam Bradford.
Maybe it speaks more to the Packers' lack of defense because Sam Bradford and that horrendous offense, threw for over 300. He out-threw Aaron Rodgers.
384
You know your
yards.
defense smells when Sam Bradford has more yards passing than you.
And two of them went to Adam Thielen.
Wow.
Future Patriot, by the way.
Adam Thielen. Wow. I hope to never hear that name again.
You will. But, yeah, so the Packers win, and they keep pace. In that they eliminate the Vikings out of the playoffs.
Remember when Aaron Rodgers, the team was at 4-6? He goes, I think we can run the table. Everybody's like, they're done. It's another and one of Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers sort of coasting, then halfway through the year makes a bet with himself. It's like his Larry Bird moment. Yeah. Larry Bird being like, I bet you this road trip I could score with just my left hand. Watch. Yeah. And he just does it. He's like, I think we're going to run the table. And then he just sort of just turns it on.
Yeah, and so far he's got one game to go. If they win that, they win the division.
I mean, relax, it's Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Okay, Oakland and Indianapolis. Big news coming out of here is that Derek Carr is out for the playoffs.
What I didn't realize was that anyone on Indianapolis defenses could hit someone so hard they would actually break a bone.
He broke his fibula. Yeah.
I can't believe the AFC Soft actually has someone who can tackle.
That was actually Arthur Jones, I think. They did that. I'm not sure on that. Don't quote me. But they won 35. They won 33-25.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. With Oakland's injury,
they're done.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, here's what they got. If they have something going for them, is this. they have the talent around Matt McGloin to succeed.
But here's the thing: they don't have a defense. And
they don't have a defense. That's going to be their
so they're not going to be able to get stopped. So that means Matt McGloin's going to have to match whoever they're playing punch for punch offensively.
You know what
I don't know a whole lot about Matt McGloin, but if he's backing up, he's probably not able to throw punches with whoever he's playing. Against playing Tom Savage.
Here's what I'd be. If it were me, if I was the head coach of Oakland, you know what I would do? Manage the clock. I would do what Bill Parcells did. Manage the clock.
Who was their head coach?
Jack Del Rio. They won't do it.
Yeah, they won't do it. But wasn't he the guy that coached the Jaguars for all those years?
Yeah.
Where they were just like horrendous, with like absolute laughing stock of football. Yeah.
And no, that was Gus Bradley. That was Gus Bradley.
Jack Del Rio.
Started.
He had a massively helping hand in there.
Ready? Let's see.
They took over a playoff team, and every year they slowly got worse.
Here's what they had. They had a because you know what Oakland has? The second best offensive line in football.
Mm-hmm.
Second only to Dallas. But which no one's going to top Dallas. So no.
Please.
Latavius Murray is actually a good running back behind the line. Hi, buddy. How are you? This is a dog in the shop, people. This is exactly what I think of Matt McGloin. He's going to have a dog day in Denver.
What does that even mean?
No idea. It means that he's going to suck.
I think he's not going to be good. I have a feeling he's going to.
They also have two big time receivers, and if they're lucky enough, they might be facing the Texans in the first round.
I'm going to say the only way I can see them winning a game is if they play the Texans. Because if the Texans win in the playoffs, like a game in the playoffs, Tom Savage should get like $100 million contract just for winning with that horrendous team.
Get that.
Bill O'Brien should be like named king of the world for a day for winning with Tom Savage.
All right, so Oakland wins. They still have not clinched a division or a first round bye. They have clinched a playoff spot. Same with Kansas City. And it's going to come down to Week 17. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? But I think Kansas City's winning the division now.
Yeah.
Who called that? I did.
You didn't call Derek Carr. Derek Carr is still healthy. They beat Denver.
If Derek Carr is still healthy, yeah, they still beat Denver.
So
and you know what? Denver has lost 4 straight games. I wouldn't be shocked if they lost this game.
No, but
they lost to the Titans.
I'm just saying
they lost to the Titans.
The Titans have one thing that the Raiders don't have.
A quarterback.
There we go. The most important position in the league.
Yeah, but they lost. Okay, let's see. What did they lose? They lost 13-10.
Just saying. I wouldn't be shocked.
And they're starting by the way, I got this. They're starting Paxton Lynch.
Here's the thing.
Battle of the backups. Let's watch.
Yeah, don't.
Okay, the game that last week I gave no thought to. San Francisco won 22-21. If they play the Rams every week, they might actually be a playoff team. The Rams suck. Moving on. The New Orleans Saints defeated the Bucks 31-24. Sorry if you want to get your thoughts in there. Did I just sum up the game for you? The perfect way.
Yep. Yeah, no, I can't do it.
You can't.
Very eloquent, articulate.
Yep. The Saints defeated the Bucks 31-24. I thought this was a very entertaining game. Jarius Byrd had 2 picks. And one of them was right to him. Jameis, what the hell are you doing, Jameis?
This is what Jameis Winston was in college, too. Yep. Jameis Winston had these moments where he looked unstoppable. He looked like the next Warren Moon. Where he would run through walls, throw a ball over a mountain, just like Uncle Rico. Throw the ball over the mountain, just like Uncle Rico. But, and then he makes decisions like these where it's like he's a
rookie quarterback. He's a second-year quarterback.
He's a second-year quarterback, but it's the Saints' defense. Horrible.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have 2 picks against anybody. They're not good.
Mike Evans has 7 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
They also need an offensive structure. I feel like their offensive structure is just they give Jameis Winston the ball and say make something beautiful happen.
Yeah, and
he's not at that point of his career.
They need a running. I think what they need is a running game.
He's not at that point of his career where you can just give him the ball and ask him to make something wonderful. Because you'll have games like there's a game where he's like kicked ass.
He kicked ass.
The Atlanta game.
First game
against Atlanta, or even the Dallas game, he looked pretty good until the end of the game.
He melted down,
yeah. Yeah, when he melted down. But you'll have moments like that where it's like, wow, I can see why he was taken number 1 overall. Then you'll have the end of the Dallas game where he makes horrible decisions and flips out. Yep. Or the Saints game where he literally just can't get out of his own way.
Yep. I'll put it this: the Bucks, they're not going to get in. But
yeah, that's why they're not a playoff team.
But here's the thing: 8-8, they improved.
Yeah,
they're slowly improving. What they need, I think, the defense is like 1 year away, like a 1 year step away, because they definitely do have like the guy. Gerald McCoy is a monster in the middle.
He's unstoppable.
Yeah, he's what Vince Wilfork was in his prime. Drew Brees. I feel bad for Drew Brees. He's gonna. You realize this? He's gonna pass for over 5,000 yards.
Again.
Lead the league in touchdowns and passer rating. And he's not gonna get the recognition for it because his defense sucks.
I love how ESPN still acts like the Saints and Drew Brees are still a reputable team. It's Drew Brees is a reputable quarterback.
Yeah.
He's a Hall of Fame quarterback. He might be the best statistical quarterback we've ever seen. Might be.
Yep. He passed for.
There's no way in hell he's winning another Super Bowl. No way. He will never come close to winning another Super Bowl.
Just carry on here.
Never, ever, ever. You'll never, ever win a Super Bowl. Next game was, I think, the most entertaining game. Arizona-Seattle. Did you see the way this game ended?
I did.
Oh, my God.
David Johnson being David Johnson.
David Johnson. Looking like Barry Sanders out there. If his team wasn't all-around horrible, he'd be a candidate for the MVP.
Yep.
Instead, what happened was, well, sort of like the tie game, Stephen Hauschka missed the most... He missed hilariously. Like, at least the tie game, the overtime game kick where they tied was close. This one was, like, the same distance, and he, like, kicked the ball to, like, Africa.
Wait,
different.
You did not... Wait, you did... Then you didn't see the overtime, then. Because he missed the ball that literally went into the fifth row in Arizona.
No, but he came close to hitting the pylon.
Yeah.
The friggin' post. This game, the ball was nowhere near the net. The ball ended up
Same
like...
here.
It ended like went backwards.
How many yards? How many yards was it?
It was like 12. It was hilarious.
It was
hilariously short. That's why I said it was worse.
It was even worse.
Closer. And then
it was closer.
After that,
by 10 yards.
It was the extra. It was like, yeah. So he misses that, right?
He missed the extra point.
He missed the extra point. It's like hilarious. Then I'm like, all right. So this tie game's going to overtime. David Johnson makes. I don't know what it was. Cam Chancellor was not able to cover him, and they go down. And this guy for the Arizona Cardinals, I forget his name.
J.J. Nelson.
Whatever. Yeah. Sounds about right.
Oh wait, no, wait.
The kicker.
The kicker? Oh, yeah. Catanzaro.
Yeah, Catanzaro.
Yeah.
He nails the kick with like a couple of seconds left. It was actually pretty good. And Bruce Arians met up with Pete Carroll, and Pete Carroll was hot and bothered. Stephen Hauschka walked over the sidelines to Richard Sherman looking like he wanted to rip his helmet off and just beat him to death. He probably said something like that to him.
Yeah. He's barking like a dog. Get it?
Yeah, exactly. He's one-inch Richard Sherman not saying things. But it was pretty entertaining because I just think it's hilarious.
Got burned.
I just absolutely love it when kickers just...
Kickers suck?
When kickers just can't get out of their own way.
No.
Never trust a kicker because when you do, bad things happen.
But the...
it's like betting on the Browns.
The Seahawks. Hey, you want to win this week. Hey, but...
If you were betting on the Browns, you were betting on the Browns to lose.
I think the Seahawks... Right? Yeah, I think the Seahawks...
never works out.
Yeah.
Betting on kickers, betting on the Browns, never work out.
The Seahawks, I'll put it this for the Seahawks. They're missing Earl Thomas.
Mm.
And that's what's going to cost them in the playoffs. Because Russell Wilson, 350 yards, 4 touchdowns.
He killed it. Russell Wilson should be an MVP candidate.
Yep.
Now he won't be, but he should be.
J.J. Nelson?
How long do you think it's going to take before everyone realizes that Russell Wilson actually is a top 5 quarterback? Like voters.
Well, I'm already there. So
I'm talking about voters. Because the thing...
3 more years before they realize, oh shit, he's actually good.
Everyone still thinks of Russell Wilson hobbling around, running around, trying to make things happen, throw for 120 yards a game, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, throwing up nothing.
Yep.
The last 2 years, he's been one of the best quarterbacks in the entire league.
Doug Baldwin, 19 targets, 13 receptions, 171 yards, and a touchdown.
He makes Doug Baldwin look like he should belong on the Pro Bowl. Now he doesn't. I hate Doug Baldwin. I think he's horrible. But
J.J. Nelson. By the way, Richard Sherman, you got burned.
Yeah,
you got burned.
Richard Sherman is not good anymore. He's not an elite corner anymore. He's a very good corner, but he's not elite anymore. By the way, did you see Patrick Peterson? Patrick Peterson's nowhere near elite either. Yeah. He got burned like a person. He got burned like me on the beach. He just got toasted.
Yeah.
He got toasted like an English muffin in the toaster oven.
If you like old-fashioned football, you really love this game. Oh.
This game was 2 out of 2 games. The first 53 minutes was abysmally boring. No one could score.
At this point, I was just I was bringing people home because they were drunk.
Yeah, it was abysmally boring. Then I look up and I see, whoa, touchdown. Ooh, another touchdown. Ooh, almost touchdown. It was like the last couple. It's like before no one knew how to play defense. The last 7 minutes, everyone's like, all right. No defense. We're not doing any defense here.
Brandon LaFell had a touchdown.
Yep.
Remember him?
Yep. Good. No one played defense because Brandon LaFell had a touchdown. And here's the thing.
10-10.
The Bengals still lost. They still lost.
10-12.
Tom A100 Savage beat him. That's 2 wins for Tom Savage. 2 wins.
Let's see here.
Tom Savage undefeated for his career.
Yep. 2-0.
It's going to stay that way. It's going to stay that way. He's never losing again.
Yep. So at this point, I was just driving people home because it's Christmas Eve and no one. And
Tom Savage is going to live long. He's going to either going to die a hero or live long enough to see himself become a villain. So if he dies before the playoffs, he'll die a hero. Wait till the playoffs come. He'll have a Brandon Hoyer moment all game long.
Okay.
Unless he plays the Raiders, then.
The Pittsburgh Steelers have clinched the NFC.
This was a really
AFC North.
This was a great
with
game.
a fantastic game. They won 31-27 over the Baltimore Ravens.
The Baltimore Ravens did this thing where they went the last drive of the game. They decided, okay, we're not going to let Antonio Brown beat us. So how are we going to do that? We're just going to ignore him on the field. We're going to pretend like he's a normal wide receiver. Didn't he have like 3 catches in that drive and the touchdown catch?
He did.
Look at the final play. He's covered by 1 guy. He gets the ball. A second guy comes over to tackle him. And then when he puts the ball in the end zone, then 3 more guys come over. And it's almost like they're like, oh, Antonio Brown's a normal wide receiver. He's not. He's a super freak.
Yep. And let's see here. So the Ravens are not out of the playoffs. Steelers are in. They'll be at. I think no matter what, they'll be the 3 seed.
Yeah.
So they're either going to be facing Miami or they're facing Kansas City, because there's no way they'll face Oakland.
No.
I don't think. Wait, no. Would they face Oakland? I don't know. I got to look at the tiebreakers and all that shit. So the Pittsburgh Steelers win. They're in. And
there's more we can say for Denver.
Yeah, no, Denver's out.
Denver didn't win, and Denver is not in.
Kansas City won 33-10. And 3 touchdowns came from Tyreek Hill, who ran for 70 yards, who's an absolute weapon. Like I keep telling you this. It's an absolute weapon. Travis Kelce had a career game with 187 yards and a touchdown. 80 of them came on that one double screen.
Von Miller looked like he didn't want anything to do with the team.
And Don Terry Poe had a touchdown pass.
Don Terry Poe was the best quarterback. Was a better quarterback than whatever the whatever the Denver Broncos threw out there for a crap quarterback. Trevor Siemian really can't play.
No. Yeah,
he really just can't play.
You suck if your key player is Justin Forsett, who had 11 yards and a touchdown.
I was gonna say, you suck when Logan Ryan picks you off in the red zone.
Yeah. And you throw it right to him too.
Oh my god, it wasn't even close. Logan Ryan almost dropped it because he's like, crap, I'm actually gonna make a solid defensive play here.
Yeah.
That's never happens.
So Kansas City wins. They keep pace in the AFC West.
This game was such a letdown. I expected the Broncos to lose, but at least I thought they would put up a fight. But they might. By the end of the second quarter, we were watching the I Love Lucy special on Christmas Day. It's insane. We watched a show that's like literally 100 years old rather than a football game.
Yep. Speaking of shows that are about 100 years old, Cowboys beat Lions. LOL. That's what happened here. 42-21.
It was a good game for the first half.
Yeah. 21. Oh, tied up, wasn't it? 21?
20. I think it was 21 and a half, yeah.
Yeah, and then it just fell apart.
Dak Prescott looked amazing.
Dak Prescott looked good, and Zach Zener, I think that's his name. 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
For the Lions. Good for him.
Did you see the catch that Des Bryant had for the touchdown? The 5th touchdown? Oh my god. I don't know how he got it. There was a penalty on it. The guy had his back turned. He's grabbing his face mask. Makes a one-handed catch. Pins it against the other guy's back. Keeps 2 feet in bounds. Stays upright the whole time. I just don't get it. And then he threw a touchdown pass too.
Yeah.
He looked better than Trevor Siemian. And who the hell knew he was a lefty?
Yeah, I had no idea. Who the hell knew? Yeah. All right, so that's it for the that's it for week 16. Now let's go on to the final slate of games. I'm not gonna count because all 16 of them.
All 16 games. Maybe only 1 or 2 of them matter.
Yep. All right, let's start here. New England and Miami. Taking the Patriots.
Yeah, what's the over/under in this game?
Plus 9.5.
Plus 9.5. I'd take that all day. Thank you very much.
Jacksonville, Indianapolis. Who cares?
I would take Indianapolis only because I think here's the thing. I'd take Indianapolis, but it wouldn't shock me if Indianapolis laid an egg.
I'll take Indy.
Because that's what they do.
Houston, this game wouldn't have mattered if,
Mario, yeah, I'm going to take the Houston because I don't know who's playing quarterback for the Tennessee Titans, and I kind of don't care.
I'll take a look for you, just to establish who it is, just for fairness.
I just don't kind of care.
Matt Castle!
Wow.
It's Matt Castle!
I'm definitely taking the Texans. I'd actually maybe put money on that game.
Bills, with the newly appointed head coach.
Battle of New York.
Versus the Jets.
Sorry, Battle of Upper New York and New Jersey.
Yep.
Sorry about that. New Jersey Jets.
Bills.
I would take the Bills because
Even with EJ Manuel start, it's EJ Manuel versus either Ryan Fitzpatrick or Christian Hackenberg. Notice something here with the theme of the first three games.
Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Ooh.
Baltimore and Cincinnati.
Don't make me laugh again.
Push.
I mean, I'd take Baltimore because
Quiet!
Because I refuse to respect the Bengals. Who would you take?
I'm taking the Ravens.
He's taking the Ravens too. Nice. Nice. Cleveland, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's only favored by 5.5.
Pittsburgh's actually sitting guys.
Yeah.
They're
sitting their entire team, still favored by almost a touchdown.
Yeah. I'll take
Pittsburgh even with Matt Castle at quarterback.
Larry Jones.
No, even if they had Matt Castle at quarterback, I'd still take him.
Let's see here. Dallas and Philadelphia.
I'd take Dallas.
I'm gonna take Philly in an upset.
I'll take
because I have a feeling that they're gonna sit.
I was gonna say I'll take Dallas, but they'll probably sit some people, and I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas lost this game.
Chicago, Minnesota. I'll take Minnesota.
Yeah, I refuse to respect the Bears, even though they do have John Fox. I still refuse.
Carolina, Tampa Bay, Tampa,
yeah. Carolina's been checked out since week 2.
Yeah, Arizona and Los Angeles.
He's just got the joke, right? They've been checked out since week 2. Yeah. They've probably been checked out since quarter 4 of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Who would you say?
Arizona and LA.
Arizona.
What's
the line, like 45?
6.5.
6
plus 6.
Plus 60.
Giants and Redskins.
I'll take Giants.
I'll take the Giants on the road. In fact, it's gonna be Odell Beckham Jr. versus Josh Norman again.
Ooh. So who are you taking in that matchup? Huh?
I will take.
Odell's got a solid.
I'll take Odell.
Odell's got a solid right hook, but no one's got the size advantage.
I don't know what's got the size advantage, but wait, are we talking like fighting wise or taking football back?
It's fighting.
Fighting matters. I'll take Norman all day.
It's Odell Beckham Jr. He's gonna escalate into a fight.
I'll take
Norman. The dude would fight a brick wall if he could.
Kansas City.
He fought a net earlier this year.
Kansas City and San Diego.
I'd take Kansas City because San Diego sucks.
Yeah. I'll take Kansas City too. Seattle and Seattle.
Seattle's winning this game.
Yeah.
They're playing the 49ers.
All right. So you know how you told that there's no way in hell that Oakland's gonna win.
Yeah.
You know what? Guess what? They're favored. It's a 1.5, but they're favored. Oakland and Denver.
That's basically a push.
I'm going to take Oakland because Denver's run defense sucks. So.
I'll take Denver, but
would be shocked if they lost.
No, I wouldn't put money on that game. That's a push.
New Orleans and Atlanta.
Let's see. This game, I have a feeling I'm going to take the Saints because I have a feeling Atlanta's not going to play Matt Ryan.
No. I think they will because they want to secure the number 2 seed. They get a first round bye. They have something to play for.
They do? All right.
I'll take Atlanta. God damn it, DJ. All right. Green Bay, Detroit, big game here. Final game of the year.
Green Bay, I've seen this movie before.
I'm going to take Green Bay.
It's Aaron Rodgers in prime time.
Yep. Just let me log on here. And Detroit, they fought valiantly, and both teams might be in the playoffs at that point.
Detroit's done. They can't beat Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. They're going to run the table.
Yeah. So, give me the Packers. That's going to do it for us. Enjoy your football and your new year. Congratulations. Congratulations to the Ryan brothers for...
yeah. It's a real sad time.
For the recent roast. Congratulations.